Hey, welcome back. We have some refills in. I just ordered yesterday on Amazon and they're already here. Gosh, I really do appreciate that. If you like these refills, I'll go ahead and link these in the description here. Let me just make sure there's no sensitive info. Looks good. And here we are. These are the Monteverde with the needle tip, and my son has been wanting something like this for Parker size, so he's a big blue fan. I don't have a lot of blue refills, so I've been searching around, and unfortunately they don't make the Odo flash dry in blue. So we're going to do some comparisons here and see how these stack up to other refills that are like them. So let me go ahead and just pull out a pen that I have an Odo flash dry in and give it a try, and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to see how this feels by comparison. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love the Aerocrafted. These are on sale right now, by the way. So go get 25% off through the weekend. They have their biannual sale going. This is a no-brainer pen on discount from $99 down to $75. And then let's see what we think. Whoops. Let's see what we think with the new blue refill in here. We'll just reassemble that. I don't think the spring is directional in this pen. Uh-oh. This one might not fit in here. Oh, just don't have the, didn't have the, whatever you call it, the clicker in the right place. See if it cycles okay. Seems just fine. Okay, and then let's take the end off there and give it a whirl. Oh yeah, if I can count, my son is going to really like this, I think. Sorry if I'm trying to talk and write at the same time, bad things happen. So I got no tip wiggle. Very similar to the Odo flash dry refill. The proportions are slightly different. So let me go ahead and give you a zoom in on this, if we can. They're not a huge difference, but slight difference there in terms of like what you're gonna have for the proportions, but they're pretty darn close. So that's really nice. These are not inexpensive. They are, I think I paid $10 for two. You can maybe get something like $7.99 for two or something if you search around, but on Amazon I paid $10 for two, sorry, for this refill, these beauties. But that's gonna work well. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. You know what, let me do a quick writing test first to compare. Okay, I got a little bit of tip wiggle on whatever I have in here right now. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I don't even remember that being the ink that I had in that pen for him. Did I switch these by mistake? Hang on. Nope, this one's my Odo. Okay, that's weird. I do not remember this one having this refill in it, but lo and behold. And let's go ahead and get that swapped. That's a Schmidt Easy Flow 9000. I'll actually swap this one back to my Odo because I am a black refill fan, and we'll give this one to my son. Sorry for all the parts. It's starting to get a little chaotic on here. You always got to be a little careful when you're switching the parts around on these because it's easy to make this thing get caught up and then you got to redo it, and it can be a little annoying. Not the lowest maintenance pen design ever. Ooh, nice. That is cycling perfect, and look how flush that is. That looks really nice there. That looks really good. All right, I think he's gonna be pretty stoked on this. So I am getting a little bit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm getting a touch of tip wiggle there, but it's not bad. Sometimes with the Magnus, if you just sort of rotate parts around and stuff, you can kind of eliminate some of that. Let me try rotating some things around. Let's try just doing a little half turn there and see if that helps at all. If not, sometimes in here, if we mess around with the parts a little bit, we can get a little bit of a better feel for it. I've actually now just got these backwards, I think, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Looks like we're back in shape now. Okay, and we'll try again. A little better, but I'm hearing a little tickety-tickety, which is kind of how these are. You know, the other thing you can potentially do on these is stretch the spring a little bit, and it can help eliminate just a touch of that and overall make the pen a little better. You gotta be really careful though, because these machine titanium springs are going to be hard to replace. I haven't seen them with that specific part for sale on his website, so you'd have to do a support call and try and convince them to sell it to you and stuff. So, you know, buyer beware. But overall, I think he's going to be really happy with this. And I would say that's a great refill. I love the way it writes. And overall, just the way the ink comes out is pretty awesome. No loss of continuity. This is one of the best refills that I've put into a pen. It is, I think it's an 0.5 rated. I don't know if the info's on here, and it says made in Japan, packaged in USA. So, you know, depending on where you prefer your stuff to be from, that might matter to you. But I like this one. So this is the Monteverde ceramic gel refill, Parker sized, and it has the extra fine needle point. There we go, 0.5 millimeter. So yeah, good, recommended. Definitely check these out. I'll go ahead and link them in the description, and that's all for now. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.